What direction do you want to take your life? In this video, we will explore 3 techniques to help you get a better idea on what you want to do with your life. You can master your time and energy, but if you don't know where you're going, you're not going to get anywhere. It's similar to the idea of the hierarchy between money, time, and attention. What's more valuable than money? Time. What's more valuable than time? Attention. Because you can have all the time and money in the world, but with no attention, you have no meaning in the present. You have no direction to move towards. So the first thing I'm going over is the Odyssey plan. The idea behind this plan is to map out 3 different versions of your life. Why even do this? Great question. It helps you understand what choices you want to make in your life. You have your current path, you have your alternate path, and you have an extreme path. If you keep going in your current direction, what do the next 5 years look for you? If your current path became impossible, what would be your alternate path? Now, if your current and alternate path were not possible, and you wanted to live the most exciting, extreme life, what would that look like? If money and society expectations were not a factor, what would you do? After writing all this down, it will give you a better frame of reference on what different versions of you could be possible in the future. If your current path is boring, try implementing something in your alternate path and extreme path. This will in turn make you more of an interesting person. For me in particular, my alternate path would be, let's say, writing or YouTube, something creative. My current path is working in an accounting department as an analyst. And my extreme path, I won't dive too much into detail, would be maybe joining the military. The next technique I advocate for is the gravestone technique. Picture what you want written on your gravestone. I recommend picking 3 words. 1 for understanding what core value best describes you, 1 for the type of life you want to lead, and 1 for your life's mission or goal. This technique will help you understand, what do you want to be remembered for? Are you afraid of what people will say when you die? What do you want them to say? If what you want them to say isn't in line with what you think they will say, it probably means you are not living in accordance to who you want to be. There's a disparity between those 2 versions of you. What will you do to bridge the gap and live up to those 3 words? The eulogy technique involves you writing a speech you would want someone to give at your funeral. Who would be speaking at your funeral? What would you want them to say about you? Again, very similar to the gravestone technique. This will help you reflect on how you hope to be remembered and what kind of impact you want to have. At the end of the day, finding direction isn't about discovering one perfect answer. It's about creating clarity through reflection and action. The Odyssey plan helps you see that you have options: a current path, an alternate path, and an extreme path. When you compare them side by side, you stop treating your future like a single tunnel and start treating it like a map. The gravestone technique forces you to get honest about legacy. Those 3 words you choose are a mirror. They show the gap between who you are today and who you want to become, and that gap is exactly where your growth can be realized. The eulogy technique makes it personal. It's not just what do I want to achieve, but how do I want to be remembered, and who do I want to become for the people I care about. So here's the main takeaway. Don't wait until life forces you to reflect. Write the 3 plans, pick the 3 words, draft the eulogy, and then choose 1 small step this week that moves you toward that version of yourself. Because direction isn't found in a single moment of motivation. It's built through consistent choices.